fucking beat it!
Did you?
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Holy shit!
Good shit.
Holy shit. 72, 73. 6, 800. 870. Oh my god. Four, 3, 6, 5. Goddamn. 5, 9, 3, 1. Holy shit. 6, 72. Holy. Jesus Christ. Huh. Whoa, what the fuck? How did I get a dislike, bro? What the fuck? Disliking me for it, bro. What the fuck? That's so mean. Okay, so I'm gonna waffle about KILLBOT just for a little bit. And my experience playing it. If you don't care, obviously you can just click off and watch a Mr. Beast video or something. So I started this level in August of 2021. Goddamn. I don't have an exact date, so it could be a bit earlier, I'm not sure. My earliest, like, widest session is kind of like tracks your attempts. It was on the 17th of August 2021, so yeah. At this time, KILLBOT was 79 on the demon list. And now it sits way into the legacy list, around like 466. I don't know how accurate the all extreme demon rated list thing is, but yeah. In 2021, I played 75 Hz, and FPS bypass was still in that kind of grey area. People thought it was like cheating or whatever, but I don't know, it was in that grey area. Some liked it, some not. It's kind of like CBF now. Some think it's cheating, some don't. 75 Hz in 2.1 was kind of hard, but it never really bothered me. An example of that was like my hardest, which was Technopunk. It took me 5.6k attempts, and it was my first hard demon, but I technically jumped to it because I only beat like 2 to 3 medium demons. I think my hardest of that was like B. So. And then I beat 9 circles after it, not too long, but it took me 4,011 attempts, but Technopunk still felt so much harder. And then I remember seeing Aeon Air beat KILLBOT, and I was like, what the fuck? It's like the song, the deco, the gameplay. It was just a level that I knew I wanted to beat, but it was, again, a test of, it's an extreme, very hard. But I knew I wanted to beat it one day. I started off just playing it for fun. There was no real goal to beat it. I was just kind of like playing it. A lot of the time I'd be playing it on like 0.8 speed, especially the drop and whatever. But there was a point where I actually started making progress. I got 31% on August 31st. And then 50% in September. I think it was like September 20th. But I got stuck on the 49 to 56 wave, and holy shit. This one part, it was so bad. I was so bad at wave, man. So yeah, I mean, it was that I kind of knew, like, yeah, this isn't gonna work. And then the ship and the UFO at the end was obviously really hard. So I started playing 56% onwards. I grinded 9 circles levels to just improve my wave, because I didn't really do that. I mean, well, I've done easies, mediums, and like 2 hard demons, and that was it. So, you know, I was grinding 9 circles levels, and then I played KILLBOT again, and that resulted in 56% on February of 2022. And then I also got 60 to 100 on the 2nd of March, and then 49 to 100 on the 10th of March, meaning I had the level in 2 runs now. But with college closing on exams, and I'm still really inconsistent at Wave, and even now I'm still pretty bad at Wave, I took a pretty long break from the level, and just decided to beat more hard demons, and then I beat my first insane demon, which is Windy Landscape. That was pretty cool. I beat a few more insanes and random levels in 2022. My hardest of that year being Poltergeist, and then I just took a long break from GD at the start of 2023, and I just kind of lost interest in the game. I was playing other things, doing other things, and yeah. I came back in May of 2023, beating ATTS in May, and then Sign Wavs early June before starting KILLBOT again. And because of this, this actually resulted in me getting 79% on the 28th of June 2023. Still on 75 Hz, and it felt amazing. Being stuck on that wave for so long and being mind blocked and then passing it, it kind of gave me the hope of, oh shit, I could actually beat this. I grew bored of GD again, though, not because of KILLBOT, just because I wanted to play other stuff, and I was doing other things, and, you know, life. I came back again around mid-October, and I got 83% on the 2nd of November, and then 93% on the 6th. And that was my first UFO death. And then I died to the UFO again, twice, 2 days after, with another UFO death on the 11th of November. So now 4 UFO deaths on 75 Hz. It felt kind of unreal, I guess. I didn't know if it was hard or if I was just bad, but I just stopped playing after that. I don't know why. I think I just grew bored again. I returned again in mid of 2024, and now I was using FPS bypass because I kind of just went to have fun. When I came back, I beat Stalemate by Nox, and then Ice Calm and Diablo X, which actually made ICDX my new hardest, unless Poltergeist on 75 FPS is harder, I don't know. But I'm a lot better at ship now I'm at Wave. I'm kind of ship carried, so I did Ice Calm and Diablo X. I beat it a lot quicker and in less attempts, so I then pulled another meet and started playing again. Yay. It's probably because I went to university though, and I just didn't really care for geometrydash, you know. I'm starting university and whatever, and it didn't really come to mind. So my final return was in November of 2025, and this was because one of my friends, Jack, actually started to play geometrydash again. Here's his YouTube, check it out. So it sparked my interest. I used Bit Reaper and Insane Demon to de-rust and just get back into the swing of it. And I'm my 2nd year of uni, and I took a different approach this time. I decided to just beat some easies, mediums, and hard demons, and just have fun on the game before starting KILLBOT again, just so I wouldn't burn out really quick. And I actually started to grind Dolos a bit, getting 55% and then 37 to 96 in just about 10k attempts, and I was just having fun with the game again. And I was playing it a lot more. I put, I think, 100 hours in a month, which kind of, yeah, it was pretty nice. I started playing KILLBOT again in about April of 2026, and I was still playing geometrydash from my return of November 2025, and a big reason I wanted to do it again was MAYMORY, so thank you, Aeon. And it felt weird playing it again after all that time. My muscle memory was on point, aside from a few parts, but it did also feel weird playing it on a much higher FPS. Like, my muscle memory was completely out of whack a little bit, because the timings were still different, and 2.2 and new FPSs and whatever, you know, it was just different. So yeah, I was playing it again, I was just having fun, and I took a tiny 10-day break from grinding it because it was exam season. And then I returned, and on the 15th of May, once all my exams had passed, little did I know, this was probably the best decision I've ever made in the game. I got 96% after playing for 15 minutes, and then that's in my brain. I just knew. I was shaking, and I was like, okay, we'll play Valorant for a little bit, about an hour and a half, and then we'll go back, because if I don't beat it today, we're fucked. So I went back to it. I got 97%, and then about an hour and 15 minutes later, I beat it, and oh my, the feeling of seeing the level complete screen, it felt like a dream. My hands couldn't stop shaking, and it was like 4 years, 9 months, many breaks, 7 UFO deaths, potential arthritis, and I beat KILLBOT in 125,672 attempts. And yes, it wasn't at 75 FPS, Yes, I got 93 on 75, but I didn't really care. I just wanted to have fun and beat it. And yeah, so first Extreme Demon and a journey I'll probably never forget. I'm playable when I'm like fucking 60 or something and I'm brain rotted, but this level is genuinely amazing. Every part of this level is fun. It's very consistent, which is probably why I never dropped it and I still kept playing it after all my breaks from the game. I think aside from the UFO, don't take my word on it, I think many people class the first bit of the drop the cube the hardest, like the second hardest part. I'm not sure, it could be, I could be tripping, I don't fucking know. But for me this was extremely consistent, but that's, you know, the hardest part for me was the wave. At 49%, but that's because, you know, I was never really good at wave anyway, and I was jumping, so going from like fucking 9 circles to a 4 times wave in a scary level, I don't know, it was weird. I've always kind of sucked at wave, so that was hard, but you know, I'm decent at wave, I guess. So is this level a good one to jump to? Probably not, but did I enjoy it? Yeah, I fucking loved it, man. And for those who sat and listened to my TED Talk. I just want to say thanks for listening. This journey, it was very long, and I'm happy I can share it now. I want to just say a huge thanks to all my friends. Although they don't play GD, or some do, but just not serious. They supported me through a lot, and just genuinely wanted me to beat it too. And they were just as happy as I was when I beat it. And also thanks to many others, such as Aeon Air, Nepester, and TCD members, and many more, who I've never spoken to but motivated through their videos and experiences to want to play GD again and beat this, and just seeing them beat really hard things or just any content that is uploaded, it definitely motivated me to beat this again. And yeah, thank you.